to learn. From when we are old enough to comprehend concepts, we attend school. We learn to acquire knowledge. What does this accomplish?
Aside from the acquisition of knowledge, what do we actually gain when we're learning? When we're taught some mystical concept about Kabbalah, what are we gaining from there? Are we just wasting our time?
Let me explain to you this on one foot. So on one foot, the answer is that we are grasping the Chachma Hashem.
Hold it! But that was only on one foot. No need for the shock. I know what you're thinking. In Tanya it says, Ki loy machshavai sai machshavai sechem. Hashem's thoughts are in a different realm than thought of man. So how is it possible that we can grasp Hashem if we are on different levels?
Let me explain. Throughout our lives, we are constantly on search for meaning. Truthfully, we are on request for Hashem. Our very souls gaze upward, yearning to connect with our source Hashem. However, we humans are limited and mischievous creations.
We can't begin to fathom any aspect of Hashem. His powers are like limitless. They are not confined to any constraints. Hashem's essence exceeds the scope of human comprehension. How?
Because Torah is essentially the Chachma Hashem. Close your eyes and imagine that you are honored to spend the time with the king. You visit the king, and in the spirit of awe and elation of standing in the presence, you give the king a hug. You return to your family and relatives. You relate your experience. Your sister scoffs.
You think you hugged the king? You didn't hug the king, you hugged his clothes.
Ridiculous, right? Literally, you hug the clothes of the king. But that is the king. To a Torah, Hashem condensed himself into the Torah so that we can access his essence in the form that we are capable of reaching.
So picture this, you're sitting crouched over a chayenu, learning like a maid, and that's your first process. The first thing is you sit down, you're reading the words, they're going into your mind, you're contemplating on the phrases. Once the intellect surrounds your mind, then that's step 2. Information is entering and you're understanding. Okay. At this point, you are completely engrossed in the subject matter, and the words of Tanya are a buzz in your head. The knowledge has entered your seichel, and simultaneously, the intellect also surrounds your mind.
This is your brain, this is your information. Step 1, the information goes over your brain. Step 2 is when the information goes actually inside your brain. Step 3 is when the information is in your brain and around your brain.
This unfathomable connection between two parallel lines, between us and the Almighty, grasping an infinite God, is a unification that cannot occur any other day. This can only happen through learning. And yes, that mystical concept that may have flown over your head, that too is Hashem's Chachma. And the mere fact that it being Hashem's Chachma, that too enables you to grasp Hashem's Chachma. This is your 90-second video.